much better. I still have a cold and coughing and all that stuff, but much better.
Much better. Oh, I think when I talked to you, I got it. I was like, hey.
It was
I can't hear your sister.
Then I had the cold and I have a toothache because I have 3 teeth that need to be pulled on each side. So I'm in so much pain, but I'm under so much medication now. I can't feel a thing.
That's the good part.
How you, Kathy?
I'm pretty good. I can't hear Lori.
You can't?
What the heck? You can't hear me at all?
Okay. Let me hang up and call right back.
Okay.
Okay.
Darn it.
All right. There we go.
Hello?
All right. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I don't think she's in this one. Let me see if I can ring her. I'm gonna learn this for. I'm getting Facebook groovy over here.
I hear you. Can you hear me now? Yeah.
I'm gonna be a Facebook master soon. I was like, let me hit this ring button. So how was your week, Kathy? You weren't sick, but how was your week?
I'm telling you, I think my nose, it's like I want to get a cold, but I can't. So you guys got it and got it over with. Mine just kind of is pestering me.
I know, and the weather's changing down here, so it's too crazy right now.
It was kind of sleeting here yesterday. Sleet, snow kind of mixed thing going on.
Oh my gosh, I'm not ready for the
Not ready
snow
for
yet. Yeah, me neither. Oh God, it is coming though, because we're in the winter.
Yes. Taking it anyway.
Oh my Lord. So you guys have been doing this thing. I cannot wait to hear about Lori, your assignment to ask for something, and yours was to ask to get your nails done, and you did it! I was like, she did it!
I did it.
How did you feel?
Honestly, he gave me the money, but like a pedicure is probably about $40, you know. He gave me like $120, and he's like, "Here, I still have it in my purse. I haven't gone to get my nails done because I've been sick and stuff, but I still have that $120 in my purse."
Isn't that beautiful? But you got it. You did it. How did it feel for someone to give you more than what you asked for?
Really, he probably would do anything for me. So he probably was like an easy target. I'm calling him a target. But he would probably do anything for me.
Mm-hmm.
So,
no, but how did it make you feel? I'm not worried about him doing it. How did it make you feel to receive more than what you asked for?
Really, I was kind of like, are you sure? Are you sure about that? Are you really, because it kind of makes you feel guilty, like I'm a bum and I'm asking for something,
Mm-hmm.
But especially something that's not necessary to live, but kind of that guilt thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I say, those are real. That's real. How would you like to feel about it?
Maybe not. I just don't want to feel guilty. Like I'm begging for something that even though it's not, like I know I'm not like being a bum, but it kind of makes you feel like a bum.
Hmm. And you would like it not to feel that way?
I would like to just be able, yeah. Like I almost said I want to take care of myself and not depend on someone else for anything, and that kind of makes me feel like I had to depend on somebody for something that I really. And I know it's not like that, but in my head it's kind of like that.
Hmm. But how would you like it to be? How would you like that feeling to feel? Someone walks up to you and they hear you and you say, "I'd like to get my nails done." And then they say, "No problem. Heck, you can get your nails and your feet done and go have lunch with me. And I'm going to give you the money to do it. No stipulations."
Yeah, and that's kind of what he said.
How would you
I
like
just
that
like
to
to.
feel?
I would like to be like, okay, I'm taking it, I'm going, instead of I think too much.
Ashay. Have you, and is this someone that you're going to, oh, I think you said you're going to spend a lot of time with him because you guys are going to move in together. So that means you kind of like this guy.
Yeah, there's, yeah. So, like, scary side, but,
Yes.
you know.
Yes. I love that. I'm going to repeat to you what you said. You said, I asked for it, I got more than what I wanted, and I feel guilty, and I feel like I'm a bum. But I like to be happy about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's huge. Well, one is huge because you made the step and you did it. Now, you also said something else that you felt about it. You did have a good feeling about it. Do you remember what you said?
I did have a good feeling about it.
Mm-hmm. Said it made you feel more comfortable.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes it more, because I've kind of been struggling a little bit with moving in with someone, and someone that has issues, because he has issues like I have issues. And I don't want to, I don't want to make a mistake in that, because that's a big thing, a big jump. But yeah, it does make me feel more comfortable that maybe my decision was a good one.
I said. When you say that he has issues like you have issues, are you what do you mean when you say they're different issues? I said. Are you comfortable with sharing parts of your life with him?
Yes.
I said. I'm gonna see. I want you to think about this. I'm not gonna give you this as homework, but I do want you to think about it. I'm gonna give you an example, and then I'm gonna tell it to you in the way that I want you to think about applying it.
Okay.
So, remember that guy I told y'all about that I was like dating. So when we started, I said to him, "I got issues. You got issues. I got issues, but we're pretty cool people, so we probably can work some of these issues out together if we can create a safe space. So let's have a safe space. But then in this safe space, I can tell you my stuff. I can tell you my junk. and then you can help me get through my junk. And then you can tell me your junk, and I can help you get through your junk. And one of my junks is I have the issue with not thinking that men are going to be faithful, because that's what my dad taught me. So I'm going to probably call you a cheater. I'm probably going to say, you didn't call me, so you was doing something. I'm probably going to say that to you. When I say that to you, just ignore it. It's a program running, and then you give me the words so I can get rid of that program. So when I do that, he goes, I ain't going nowhere. I ain't doing nothing. I'll sit here and wait for you to come out your program. And it really does help me, because he's participating in my healing. And the areas that I need healing in comes from the area of relationship. So it works. So I just want you to put this in your brain, Lori. I don't want you to do it yet. I just want just to sit inside this brain for a week. That maybe one day you can say to your friend, you know what? I'm so appreciative that you gave me that money. And it's still in my purse. I haven't spent it. Because I feel like I should be able to do this on my own. Or I feel like I was a bum for even asking. So this money is in my purse still. And I might need your help in helping me to spend it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then listen to the words, because he can help you to heal from that place too. You know what I mean?
We have gone places, like my cell phone broke and I had to get a new one. So we've gone places and I'm like, oh, I got this money in my purse. And every time I say that, he's like, no, you keep it. I have money. And he takes care of everything. He really does.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, we know he's a good guy. We're not talking about whether he's a good guy or not. We're talking about your ability to appreciate that you have drawn to yourself a good guy. See how you deflect? I come right back. Yes. But if you can share like the thing that you have that makes you not spend it, and he can help you get comfortable with it, with his words. Might end up taking you there and say, sit down and get your nails done. You never know. But if you open up the space, it allows you to heal. Because we heal when we allow ourselves to heal. We have to even allow ourselves to heal, because all of it's a choice. We choose to stay in pain, and we choose to get out of pain.
Mm-hmm.
It's so powerful, because that's just what it is. We choose to stay in our hurt, or we choose to get out of our hurt. All of that is decided inside of us. So and we can recognize when we're choosing to stay in it, because nothing changes. But when we choose to get out of it, then things begin to change. It makes no difference. I don't even know why I'm saying this. I'm just gonna go with the spirit. It makes no difference.
It's working for me.
It makes no difference. It doesn't matter who you talk to, who you go to. You can go see a therapist. You can go see a shrink. You can go see a doctor. You can go see a pastor. You can go see me. You can go see anybody you want. And none of that will work if you, the person, don't want to change. It only works when you want to change. You don't want to change, it won't happen. You want to change, it won't happen.
I know why you're saying this.
You know what I'm saying? Okay.
I was telling him this morning, I'm like, okay, I have this thing this morning, this call this morning, and I said, I don't feel like I'm really doing it. Like, I don't feel like I'm really in it or something, and I don't know why, because I was before, and so that is something that I've already been thinking for a while. I'm like, I've like started out like I'm really like in it, and then I don't know. I'm like, I don't know.
I should.
So yeah, what you're saying is I'm hearing it.
I say. Yeah, they're like, why y'all going there?
That's why.
I say. That's beautiful because you see, when you when you when you can recognize it or when you can see it, you can talk to yourself like you did today, and you got on it. You know what I mean? You even though you felt that way, you talk to yourself and you said, "I'm still going on it." So you have some degree that wants to do it, and then you just got to keep doing. You know what I mean? You just got to keep doing it. You have to allow yourself to get free of those things. But the way that it happened, you guys are over 30, so you have over.
Slightly, just a little bit.
You have over 30 years of listening to that mindset or those teachings, and it takes a long time to dismantle them. But the desire to dismantle them, you can do that easy. You can do that in a month or day. You can make the decision to dismantle them in a minute. But dismantling them is what takes the time. And all of it's a choice. Sometimes people, that's why church doesn't work. Because sometimes people go to church and they think God's going to fix it. God can't do nothing you don't do.
Yeah.
It doesn't work that way. When you go to church and you're saying, God, will you fix it? God, will you fix it? Or you're trying to find some kind of faith base to go to have somebody else fix it, it's impossible. Because you're the only person who can say yes or no. And if you don't believe me, try it. Try and sit and let somebody else do something. It can't. It's impossible because you're the one who's saying yes or no. You're the one saying, I'm going to sit in this chair. You're the one saying, I'm going to sit in this posture of hate. You're the one that say, I sit in the posture of feeling happy. I sit in the posture of feeling like I am a bum. You're the only one that chose that posture. You can choose another posture and say, you know what? This is a wonderful thing. And I am going to allow myself. You can talk to yourself. I talk to myself all the time. You just say, I am going to allow myself to enjoy this experience. And in this experience, I realize that there is goodness within me. There is greatness within me. There is someone who can actually have my back like I have their back. Within me, I can see it now outside of me. Because I always going to have somebody's back. And finally, I get to enjoy that representation of myself on the outside of me. Oh, it's a beautiful feeling.
Yeah, that's really, 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 and I understand what you're saying is really, really, really hard for me. I don't know. It's hard for me to trust somebody and to let them.
Yeah.
I've let him in so far. He's very, very, very secure feeling to me, but there's like the fun part. It kind of doesn't really. I don't know, but yeah, I have a hard time letting someone
all
in there.
Yeah, it's okay. It takes time. But so you just have to get your way of letting them in, like your roadmap of how they get in. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is my roadmap. This is how they get in. This is my self-talk. This is what it looks like when I self-talk. So, and I'm coming to you, Kathy. But Lori.
You're fine.
But Lori, when I was asking you, how would you like it to feel? Give me your talk through on that whole. So, like, when you got the money, how you want to feel about receiving the money. Show me what your talk through looks like in order to help you take it. So in other words, and here's an easy way to do it. This is an easy way to do it. If you close your eyes and you look at your adult self, and your adult self is now talking to the child self, the the little girl.
Uh-huh.
And the adult self knows that this is good. I want to experience it. It's great. And it wants to show the little girl that it's great too. So the adult self has to now talk to the little girl self and say the words that the little girl needs to hear to be able to say, okay, I'll go with what you say. I trust you. And it's just you. It's you trusting you. It's not you trusting anybody else. It's you trusting you. Because the little girl knows that the adult self loves her. And the adult self knows that it loves the little girl. So there's no trust issue there. So you just talk to the little girl as the adult and tell the little girl, how does she get to that feeling of receiving that? Now, if you want me to do it first, I'll do it first. And then, or if you already know how to do it, I don't have to do it.
Well, okay, so I go to a counselor, and I'm going to go into this spiel here, but so she's been trying to get me to get in touch with my inner child because of my history of all my stuff. And I have a really hard time with that because I see her as someone outside of me altogether.
That's fine.
There's like a disconnect there. Like I see her as just like any kid, not as me.
Okay. We'll start there. You know what's beautiful? And I want you to know this. You're just having an internal fight. You're going to fight whoever is talking to you. You're going to do that.
Yeah.
I'm ready for you. I know how to fight. You have to remember that you sent for me. And when I say that, I mean that you draw to yourself your healing. When you're ready to heal, you draw to yourself your healing. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Have you ever heard that?
I've never heard it that way, but I have heard like what you put out is what you're going to get back.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's probably about the same kind of concept.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Yep. So just like I'm here to share with you something, you're here to share with me. So I drew you to me too.
Yeah.
I drew you to me too, and you drew me to you. So you just know that I'm time enough for you, and you time enough for me. So let's talk to that little kid who not you. Do you have a child? You have a child. Yeah.
I have two.
Okay. All right. You could talk to your child, or you could talk to the child that you say you feel disconnected. But what would you say in regards to that instance only? Just that one instance with the money. What would you say? Now,
If it was my daughter, I would be like, shoot, come on, take it. Don't feel bad. He's doing that. I mean, he's made a choice too, and he likes you. Just relax and take it and have fun.
Ashe.
That's what I would say.
I love it. Is it cray? You know exactly what to say.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
when it's me, and then I'm like, oh my God, would you just? I don't even know, like I play this whole thing in my head how you're such a bum. You're so, like asking somebody for something like that, like money too. It's money, and I don't know.
Yeah. So let's say what you just said and then say it to the little girl. Or put yourself in the position where you take your own advice and go, you know what? That's for me. Thank you. That's for me. Give it back to yourself. How does it sound? Do you want to do it, or you want me to give you an example, or you got it?
You mean like for me to say he gave me that money because he wanted to?
No, don't say it like that because you won't accept
What do you
it.
mean?
Don't say it like that because you're not going to accept it. You might not even be able to make the whole sentence. But you can talk to yourself and you can say, like, you know what? This is a really good feeling. I want you to receive this. This is a really good feeling. You do this for people all the time. And you know the principle is you get what you sow. You know this. So learn to receive what you've been giving. Say something like that to yourself. I'll close my eyes so I don't make you nervous. And when you say it, I'm going to receive it. Kathy's probably going to receive it too. I'm just going to sit here and receive it for myself. We're in this together, Lori.
I think I'm having a hot flash here. Okay. I deserve that because I do a lot of things for him, and I deserve it, and it's for me.
It's for you. I say.
Yeah.
It's so interesting that you selected the word deserve that.
Yeah.
Because it implies that you had to work for it.
Oh.
He couldn't have just done it because he loved you. You had to work for it.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
Let's try it again, but let's not work for it.
Damn it.
And I wish it was working to pull these three in my mouth.
I'm so bad at this.
It's okay. You're going to get good at this. Sure. I'm going to be like the movie camera. Take two.
Gosh. I don't know what to say other than deserve it.
Do you believe that you reap what you sow?
I do.
Okay. You can use.
I would just say I've done a lot of things for him. But see, then I'm going back to it, ain't I?
Why do you do the things for him?
Because I like him. And that's what I'm supposed to do, I guess. It's my programming.
So you can say because he likes me, he's done this for me. So why do you think he did it for you?
I think he did it for me because it would make me happy.
And why would he want to make you happy?
Because he likes, he does like me. I know he likes me. He likes me a lot.
Ashe.
Here we go. That was the back molar.
Ashe.
Sorry.
It's okay. You can try to use words like he gave me more than what I asked for because he likes me. And I like that he likes me because I like him too. How does that sound?
It sounds perfect when you say it. He gave that to me because he likes me, and he does like me. And I like him too.
Ashe. Ashe.
He's a great guy.
Ashe.
I'm a great girl.
Ashe.
And the tooth is out.
And the tooth is out.
I just shocked the heck out of you.
Oh my Lord, this is woo! Oh, that's so beautiful. That's so beautiful. And
Yeah, see, I'm so used to keeping everything tight.
yeah,
So yeah.
yeah. But you did good. And you should say that to yourself at least. In fact, that's your homework. And I don't just want you to say it. Yes. I don't want you to just say it. I want you to text it to me 5 times a day. And don't copy and paste it. Change it up. I don't care if the A got to be last.
One day you'll put a flower.
Exactly. I want you to actually type that. He gave to me. He takes care of me, or he does for me because he likes me. And I like him too. All that what you said. Now you haven't texted me before. I'm gonna call you out. You have not always texted me, but if you don't text me this, I'm gonna text Chantel. Where's my text? I don't want no mishaps. Ashe.
I will do it.
Okay. Good job. Yay! And when you finally get your feet done, I want to see a picture. I don't care. Just do like this. Done! You guys are so beautiful. That was so amazing. That was so good. That was so good. And I want you to give yourself permission to see that you are growing, because I see you're growing. Even though you're holding on, you're letting go too. Yeah. So you're doing good. Very good.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I'm getting there.
Yeah. Enjoy, and you know,
slow.
yeah. It's about us enjoying life. You know what I mean? Because and we are the creators of whether we enjoy it or not. So all we're doing is carving out space for us to really enjoy life. Yeah, we're doing it.
And that is an entirely new experience for me.
Yeah. 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 And it's good. We're gonna have it. When we're sitting on Oprah, because you know my dream is to go on Oprah. When we're sitting on Oprah, I'm like, Oprah, call for Kathy, call for Lori. They're here too. They are living the dream, honey. Get us all on the stage. We're going to show them how good we are. We have decided to live life grand. Yes, honey, we deserve to be here.
And they need a new car.
Yes!
They need a new car.
She's always giving away something. We'll be there. Oh, you You did good. You made my heart smile. Now, we had a homework assignment that I said we're going to do next week, but don't forget it. We're not going to do it this week. I think you wrote it down, Kathy.
I did.
I think so. Because I said,
Probably Lori. She writes everything on there good.
maybe was it Lori?
Yeah.
No.
It wasn't me. It was about love.
Yeah, it was about love. Was it to define love? Yeah, I think it was.
I think it was.
Yeah.
I think it was something. What's the definition of love?
Yeah. Yeah, it
Or what do
was.
you do when you love someone or something?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. That's what it was. What's the definition of love? Well, I'll be doing that on Tuesday. Y'all might be cheating. If you cheat, we're going to discuss it. I'm going to know you cheated because you're going to get an answer. I know what it is. It's I'll say, you watch Tuesday night?
I watch.
Yes, I always see Kathy like, there's Kathy! No, but you can watch. It's going to help you cheat on the homework, though, but you can watch. But that's what it was. It was,
You
what
better
is
go
love?
go work out on Tuesday night.
I say. All right, Kathy, you said that you have been practicing putting yourself first.
Yeah. And I do recognize it, you know, where I didn't before so much. But it really, put it politely, it can really piss people off. That I have a problem with. Because they get mad. People get mad about it.
Yeah. Yeah. When you have you experienced that when you do stuff for people that even though you give them everything you have and you go out your way for everything, they still manage to not like you or not be there for you.
Yeah.
So which one do you like better if you know that one thing is constant, that they're always going to not quote unquote like you?
Well, that kind of is the hard part because I recognize it. Sometimes I don't still, but I'll recognize it. But when I do, and then I stop doing what I would normally do, they get very mad. Then I start to feel bad because they done got mad.
Yeah.
Then I find myself, why didn't I just do it and just forget it and then worry about it the next time? But it's always the same. It never changes if I don't stop it.
Yeah. But are you still doing it? Are you still putting you first?
No.
You stopped.
You know, I didn't. I stopped it because they get mad, you know. I'm talking about my daughter.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Then I feel bad.
You know, when it comes to relationships with people, if you feel like you have to, like sometimes you can be in a space where you're comfortable putting you first and nothing gets in the way of that. You know, there are some people who can do it and they'll be okay. And then some people, we have to ease into it. We have to ease into doing it, and then it becomes something that we can do. And then there's some people who they have to have a conversation with people so that people don't get offended by what they're doing. And so, for example, with my children, I have 3 children, and when I started becoming more aware of myself, you know, doing the work to be the best me I can be, there were conversations that I had with them so that they would know why I'm making this transition or why I'm moving this way. I would say to them, I'm doing a lot of fixing on myself, and you may notice some changes about me, but don't let any of that tell you that I don't love you, that I don't do this, or I don't do that. It's just mommy trying to take care of herself and be the best self that I can be. And when they're close like that, and they're your family, and you, well, not family so much, but when you give birth to them, because when you give birth to them, it's a little different than family. Family, you can say bye, but when you give birth to somebody, you can't. It's kind of hard to walk away from them. So, but you can create spaces where they understand it. So you can have a conversation with your daughter and say, I've learned a lot about myself over the last month. I learned that I've given a lot of people this, or I've done a lot of this, and I've not taken care of myself. And I really don't want to do that anymore. Um, I want to be in a better space. And sometimes that better space is going to cause me to say, no, I can't do something. Or no, I can't be there. But I don't want you to interpret that as I don't love you. I don't want you to interpret that as I'm going to be pissed off at you. I just want you to know that I'm learning how to take care of myself. I'm learning how to love myself. These are things that I'm learning how to do. And I love to show you how to do it.
Yeah, when I would change different things, she'd be like, and then I feel it, and I tell her, oh my gosh, I did blah blah blah. She'd be like, okay, great, mom. But when I change it with her, then it's a whole different story. That's not so nice.
Yeah.
Then she rolls her eyes, or oh brother, or then she don't like it.
Yeah, but she has to be taught to like it.
Okay.
Those are things that are learned behavior. Like, she's learned you for, how old is she?
42.
She's over 30. She's over 30. So she's had over 30 years of mom being this way. So it takes time to adjust.
Okay.
So, because
you need to keep doing it.
Well, yeah, but it's also good to let her know what you're doing. It may not be good to let her know in the heat of the moment, but you may just have to have a conversation with her before you even do anything for her or with her or any of that, and just let her know about what you're doing for yourself.
Okay.
And it includes how I behave with you.
Okay. Kind of set, like Lori said before, I have to set my boundaries.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I told my son, I told all my children, but I just remember my son so well. I said, I know that my behavior has really jacked you up. Like, the stuff that who I was has really messed you up, because I raised you at a place where I had lots of pain, and I wasn't aware of how to be the best me that I could be. Now I'm learning to be the best me that I can be, and I'm hoping that by me learning how to be the best me that I can be, you get a chance to watch me. As the same person you watched growing up that taught you how to be, who you were being, I hope that you watch me and learn how to be something more, something different, or something better. Because you only could be as good as I gave you. And I know that I didn't give you the best. In terms of emotional development, in terms of growth, smartest kid ever, most powerful person in the world to me, can't love you any more than me, nobody on the planet. Just talking to you and telling you about all those programs, all those hurts, all those things that make you do this, all those things that make you do that, and I'm changing that, and I want you to watch me. I want you to change too.
I'll have to have a little chit chat, just kind of on the sly kind of thing,
Yeah,
so that she doesn't get mad all the time.
yeah, yeah. Because she's programmed to get mad. You gave her the program.
Yep, she is too. That's right. Oh, for crying out loud. Okay,
Yeah.
that sounds good. I'll
Yeah.
work on that.
Yeah, you gave her the program. So you're just meeting your program.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. You're meeting what you installed. And it's okay because you can reinstall another program.
Okay. I was doing pretty good until I noticed she got really mad, and then I was like, oops, then I backed off.
Yeah, because you backed off because why? Because I backed off because I think what?
Oh, because she was mad. Because she got so doggone mad. So I was like, well, shoot, maybe it's okay to do a little bit, but not too far. But I didn't think it was not far at all. She was really wrong. She just got mad because I wasn't doing what I normally do. But I ended up doing it anyway.
That's that. Yeah. You can, it's not bad to have those conversations because especially when you're making a big change and you're dealing with your children.
Yeah. Okay.
I remember I had the conversation, I think I told y'all with my dad, and I went to my dad and I said, I'm trying to heal. And because I'm trying to heal, I need to understand certain things. But even when I was talking to my dad, I told my dad and my mom, y'all are going to notice that my behavior is going to be changing because I'm changing. It doesn't mean that I'm not your daughter or your mother. It just means I'm changing and I'm going to be better for you. I'm going to be a better daughter. I'm going to be a better mother. Might not feel like it when we're going through it because it takes time to break it takes 30 days to break a habit. That's what they say. So it's going to take time for you guys to get to know me in my new place. But me being in my new place doesn't lessen the love I have for you.
And they were okay with it?
They didn't have a choice. I wasn't going to change.
Yeah.
They went through their growing pains. They went through their growing pains, and I got a chance to see. And when they went through their growing pains, my kids will really tell you this. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can grab one. But whenever I saw the program come up that I gave them, and it didn't match who I was becoming, I look at them and go, I really fucked y'all up. I'm sorry I did that to you. I really did say that to them. My kids are grown now. My kids are over 20. And they go, and then, it got to a point where they started laughing because then they started seeing that it was a program. At first, they didn't laugh. They were like, you get on my nerve. But after a while, they started laughing and go, oh my God, you're right. I got to get rid of this program. I go, yeah, you do.
Well, at first she'd say, oh my gosh, is this a Dr. Phil moment?
So yes, it is. and I'm having it.
But I think I probably should have stuck to my guns. I probably shouldn't have changed and did what I normally would have done and I tried not to do.
Yeah.
So I should have stuck with it. Even though she got mad, she'd have gotten over it.
Right. Ashe. And
so I just have to stick with it.
Yeah. And be okay with sticking with it.
How do you know if you've gone too far? Or can you go too far?
Can you go too far?
I don't know.
What's too far?
Well, if like she gets mad all the time, then does that mean that I'm just taking it too far? Is it something that, it's just me, I need to back off myself, or
what's too far? Like what's the indication of too far? Is it just that she gets mad all the time?
Yeah.
That's the only fear, is that she gets mad all the time?
Yeah, like I think if she gets mad, then I must have taken something too far. You know, I should have just did a little bit and then not the whole thing, but maybe do a little bit and then move on. Is it greedy? Am I feeling is it selfish?
Yeah.
You know.
And the only thing you're worried about is her getting mad. That's the going too far part, is that she gets mad.
Yeah.
I see Lori smiling. Do you know where I'm going with this, Lori?
It's her program. She's programmed to feel selfish. She's putting her first. Yeah, I can see hers. I just can't see my own.
It always works that way in the beginning. Yeah. And you know what I was thinking? See, your worst is that they get mad. My worst is that they leave. I wish the hell they would leave. Bye, Felicia. Yeah, getting mad is her program. She'll get over it.
Well, you know, I kind of, it's so weird because I found myself like, I told you about my boots. I wore boots, 2 different pairs of boots, 2 different times. I was so stinking proud of myself, right?
Yes!
Yes! The second time I wore the boots, you know, I felt uncomfortable. I was out of my zone. My clothes, my shoes, I was feeling like I was something, you know. And I think she picked up on it, and she was like, And I thought, come on, I wanted her to say, you know,
Yeah.
but Mom, you know.
Yeah. She'll get there. As you get there, she'll get there. Yeah. As you get there, she'll get there.
Me.
As you get there, she'll get there, because as within, so without.
What was that?
I said she'll get there just like you get there, because as within, so without. We only experience on the outside of us what's on the inside of us.
Oh.
See, that when you say she gets mad at me if I'm not there, right? Or if I don't do it, she gets mad at me. When you were a little girl, was that something that you were taught?
We didn't have a choice. We had to do it.
So that's inside of you. So because it's inside of you, you are experiencing it through your child outside of you.
Oh, wow. Wow. Okay.
Lori said last week that, or one of those weeks, that your brother, he cut down the tree, but y'all had to clean up and provide the water and provide the dinner, and it made her feel like she was the servant to the man. This is what she's having in her relationship right now. When she had to receive, she's like, oh no, I can't. What? I'm here to serve. I'm not here to receive.
Totally.
What do you mean receive? That's not what program. There's a glitch in the system. There's a glitch.
And I said I deserve it, like it was a prize.
Yes.
Because I did enough to. Yeah.
Yes. As within, so without. So you have to change what's inside, so your outside is different. That's what they mean in the Bible when they say the Lord's Prayer. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. As below, so above. As above, so below. As within, so without.
Oh my gosh, I've heard you say that in the things at night. Gosh darn it.
Yes.
That's true.
Yes. Yeah. And it's beautiful when you can see that it's happening to you. Like, you don't know that until you can go and see it. Like, Lori can go, oh my God, they taught me that, and that's why I feel this way. Or you can say, my daughter's acting, She's getting mad. She's getting mean. She's getting mad. I don't know what to do. Oh, that's how I used to do when I was a kid. Okay, that's why that program is there. Okay, I'm gonna fix that program. I'm gonna do what I gotta do inside of here and make me feel good and put me first. And then outside, she'll start respecting the fact that you're putting you first. As time go by, she'll say, "Mom, are you busy? Do you have time, or are you doing something?" Her whole conversation will change.
And if you think about it, I'm thinking just look at what you could teach her to do for herself. So then you would be reprogramming her or whatever
Yes.
program because you're teaching her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're killing the
Yeah.
program on both sides.
Yeah, and it does feel, if it's one thing I cannot take, it is somebody that is disrespectful. I can feel it and I absolutely hate it. And so I keep thinking she's being disrespectful, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. It makes
So it's funny that you say respect.
Ashe. Ashe. Have you ever disrespected yourself?
Heck yeah.
So she has to be disrespectful. You have to see it as disrespectful. Because it's you disrespecting yourself. She's showing you what you have been to yourself all these years.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I done messed that girl up good.
We all have. We all have. But when we fix ourselves, we fix them. So we're not just fixing us. We're fixing them.
True. That's true.
Yeah. So it's hard, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you're doing it, just don't think about it as you hurting her or letting her down. You can think about it as I'm healing us. I know it hurts, but I'm healing us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. That makes me feel better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, when it's put in a different way.
Mhm. Yeah. Ashe. Ashe. So you have to have. Is your daughter a skinny girl?
No, she's built like me, like a football player. We're skinny on the bottom and big on the top. She's not very big, though. No.
Well, to me, you're skinny for what I can see on the camera.
Oh, well, no.
Is she larger than you or same as you?
She's smaller than me.
Uh-huh. And is she I'm trying to see. So I was asking that question because I kind of feel like this is your daughter. She reminds me of this is gonna sound weird. You ever see that show Fonzie? Like back in the day? Hey! And you know the girl that Fonzie was dating? Which was
Leathercut Tuscadero.
Yeah.
Nikki Tuscadero.
Yeah. And her hair was down like to her shoulder and she had like a big curl. Does your daughter have hair down to her shoulder?
Yeah, and Holly's she's kind of feisty. She likes to go against the grain.
Yeah.
You know, her hair can be purple or she goes against the grain.
Yeah. Yeah.
In fact, right now she's dating a guy that's a lot older than her. She's been married and divorced for so many years. She's very independent, but he's a lot older than her, and I just cannot like the guy, no matter how hard I try.
Yeah.
But she seems to be very.
Is he
happy.
Fonzie? Cause that's like the.
No.
He's not.
He's loud and proud too, kind of a thing. Honestly, they kind of do good together, but he is very outspoken, not nice, and I have issues with that. So that is a stinking struggle. I think that's a thing between me and her to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying, but sometimes I backpedal big time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that means to me, that's how I look at Fonzie, the girl who dated Fonzie, whatever her Pinky, whatever her crazy name was. It's like she dated Fonzie, and her parents didn't like Fonzie because Fonzie was like viewed as a womanizer. Hey, didn't really have it together.
That is him right now.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't feel like he respects me as being her mother.
Yeah, yeah.
Kind of a thing.
Yeah, yeah. Mhm. It's okay. Yeah. This is she's gonna get it.
Is she?
She's going to get it. Because she reminds me of the girl Pinky. Even Pinky got it and started leaving Fonzie alone. Or either Fonzie changed, I forget. But how it worked out that it wasn't like in the beginning. With her, she's very much set on doing it her way, like you said. But she's gonna be okay, and she's gonna be okay because you're getting, well, not because I don't want to put that kind of pressure on you, but your work is going to help her out, and it's going to help her expect something different. Right now, she doesn't necessarily know to expect something greater or something more or something different. So it's kind of going like they are like a cool kind of a match right now because he's not going to hurt her and she's not going to hurt him. But in this thing of growing and developing herself, she's going to have a different expectation. And because she's going to learn to have a different expectation, he's not going to be able to follow there with her.
Yeah. Because I see her, if somebody's needing to go in and get the soda, he'll wait in the car while she goes and gets it.
Yeah.
I see her, and when I seen her, I think I told you, and I thought, oh my gosh, what'd I do to this girl?
Yeah, yeah.
And she'll pay for it while she's in there. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and it makes me angry at him because he lets her do it. He doesn't say, no, wait a minute,
Yeah. Well, that's because he's being him, and she's matching the vibration. But she's gonna shift her vibration. You're gonna ready to show her how to do it.
Okay, good.
Yeah. And if you don't show her, somebody's gonna show her because she's gonna get it.
I'm gonna show her.
Yeah. Yeah, she's gonna get it.
Good.
I see like the colors blue, red, and yellow around her. I don't know what that means. I have to look the colors up because I don't know the meaning of the colors. But I do know around her is blue, yellow, and red. So I'm gonna look those colors up and see what they mean.
Yeah, I'd be curious to know because I think she's in a changing spot too, and it's almost like we just kind of butt heads constantly, So it could be she's changing, and I know I've been really working really hard on it.
Yeah. What color car do they drive?
He has a white truck, and she has a real dark blue car.
Yeah. Is it an older model car?
No, hers
A new
isn't.
car? Okay. Yeah, I don't know what the color. I don't know what blue. It's blue, red, and yellow. And I was just trying to see if they drove a blue, blue, red, or yellow car. But blue, red,
Blue,
and
red,
yellow
and yellow.
are the colors that are around her. I'm gonna look that up and see what that means. I'll send it to you.
Okay. Oh gosh, thank you. I would be really like to know.
Yeah. Well, she's gonna be fine. She's gonna learn something
Good.
different. Yeah. Cause she's a smart girl. She really is a smart girl. Um, she's a smart girl who will not let everybody know she's as smart. So that she kind of fits into whatever is going on. But she really is a smart girl. She's not as not smart as people think she's not. You know what I mean? So, um, in other words, you may look at her. Other people may look at her and go, um, why does she make this choice, or why does she do this? But she's making those choice or doing that because she's bringing herself down to fit in. But in all actuality, she's greater than, and she knows that she's greater than what she gives off.
I can kind of see that.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, she's gonna be fine.
Gosh, thank you.
Yeah.
It's the only one I got, so gosh darn it, I gotta keep tabs.
That's
Yeah.
That's
It's a dreaded only child.
Oh boy. I say. Woo. Well, we did good. Let me see what your homework is. um, I've been hearing your homework since for 10 minutes. I just been wanting to hear it for the third time because it is hard, and I wanted to make sure that you were ready for it. Um, but I think that you are. And that is, what do you think I'm going to say? 'Cause I think you already think it. You don't have a clue? I think you have a clue. I want you to have the conversation. I know it's hard.
Yeah.
It's a big one. A big one. And if you want, we can work together one day this week and outline it. Draw some things up. Put it in an outline form that will help you.
Okay. Yeah. I think it's huge for me right now.
It is huge. You can take a little bit. A little bit. Like that. You might have to have five conversations, but just take a little bit. You can have one conversation that just says, it really hurts me to say no to you because it really makes me sad when you get mad. But sometimes I have to say no because I'm working on me. But don't take that as
I need to write that down so I remember it. Jeez.
Yeah. Just a little bit. Just that little bit.
Because it's hard when the only time I find myself, in fact, to say no is if I'm like, no, then I'm mad.
Right.
And then she gets mad, and then it's just war.
Yeah.
So for me to do it and be nice about it and just,
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I want you to just have that conversation. Just that little nugget. And to say that it really hurts me to say no to you. So that she knows it's a struggle, you don't want to do it. It
Okay.
hurts me to say no to you. And it really hurts me when you get sad. I still have to say no. Because I'm trying to work on me and making sure that I'm doing things that I want to do. Because if I do things that I want to do, I have a better outcome. But I just want you to know that it hurts me to say no. Still have to say no, but it hurts me. And it makes me sad when you get sad. That makes me really sad. I still have to say no, but I just want you to know that it hurts me, that I have to say no to you, and it makes me sad when you get mad. I just want you to know that.
Okay. Oh.
I know it's huge.
Yeah.
I want to be like, she can do it all week long.
That is going to be hard to do.
It's hard, but you can't say no to her without doing it.
Yeah.
Because you said it.
Yeah, once I have that conversation with her and I do it, I gotta stick to it, because if I don't, then I look like a real boob,
You can also you can add that into your conversations. You can say, I might fall and say yes, but I'm not going to always fall and say yes. You may see me stumble and fall. I might say yes when I don't want to, but I'm working on it.
Okay.
That way you cover yourself.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I'm a work in progress. And I want you to start saying no to stuff you don't want to do. It's okay to say no to stuff you don't want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can do it.
Yeah. You're teaching her too.
Yeah. I have to look at it like that, because really, truly it is. If she gets mad, then I must be doing something a little better right.
What if she's in that relationship? I'm just giving hypothetical. I'm not saying this is true.
Right.
What if she's in that relationship and she doesn't? What if she's in that relationship and she just doesn't know how to get out because she doesn't know how to say no?
Ooh.
You have to be taught how to say no. You have to be taught how to say, I'm taking care of. I don't like you. No, I'm not dealing with that. If you're never taught how to say no, even the wrong guy can come in. Because you don't know how to get out. You don't know how to say no. No, I'm not going in that store for you and buying you no soda. No. You have to teach her how to say no.
This is going to sound kind of stupid, but she is going to do Thanksgiving, and it's always here, me. Well, he wants to make like goose burgers. They're goose burgers. So my grandson was like, no, that's not a bird. No. And that's not traditional and all this stuff. So it's almost like a fight to the finish to see who wins over these stupid goose burgers.
Yeah.
And I don't think she wants them, but he does, and she don't want to say no.
There you go. Because she hasn't been taught how to say no. You have to teach her how to say no.
I'll bet you that's what that's about. See, I didn't see it like that. I kept thinking, why is she sticking so hard to these stupid goose burgers, I mean, you could have a zillion different things. Who cares about some goose burgers? And that's because he wants the goose burgers and she don't want to say no.
Just like you don't want to say no.
Yeah.
You see how beautiful this stuff is?
Oh my gosh.
This stuff is so beautiful, man. Because you get to see it.
Yeah.
You have to teach her how to say no. You can't teach her. She can't say no if she's never been taught how to say no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's okay to say no and not feel bad about it.
Yes. And you can say that to her and say, I want to teach you how to say no. Just like I'm teaching myself how to say no.
Okay.
No, it's really good.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
Yeah. 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 Yep. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. You're saving you and you're saving her. Yeah.
Okay.
I sat with this one lady, and then we're going to end. I sat with this one lady, and she was in this relationship. Most horrible relationship. I mean, if you could just think of the most horrible relationship, that's what she was in. And
Oh.
her mother was in a most horrible relationship. Her mom let the father molest all the children. They were, abused all the way around. And her mother never left. Her mother never showed her how to get out of a relationship. So she didn't know how to get out. So she stayed for years.
Oh.
We got her out. She got out, but
She did.
she got out. She didn't stop. She's one of the ladies that I coach. She was in the first sister circle. She did a lot of work. We were together over a year, but she got out. But she didn't know how to get out because her mom didn't teach her how to get out.
Sometimes I've heard you talking when you have your sessions. Is everybody different? Sometimes does it take people a long time to figure it all out, And
Yeah.
other people just seem to click it off real quick.
Yeah. Everybody's different. Some people get it right away. Some people get it and then they fight themselves that they get it. They're like, I get it, but I'm not gonna say it. And they fight themselves. They fight their own self. So they're fighting me and their own self. And I giggle. I said, you're so crazy. I said, and at the end of it, I said, did you have fun fighting yourself? Because that was you fighting yourself. Because you knew the answer before we started and you went way around the barnyard. Look at Lori. Yes. But that's their program. They're trained to not get to their answer. They don't want to. They're trained. There's some people, and I'm speaking to those people specifically. They're trained to not be happy. They're trained to not let themselves free. So they have to fight themselves because they can't get out, and they're their greatest master. We are our greatest master, and we know that we hold the key. So there's a person inside that's going to fight you from getting the key because they don't want you to get free. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that is amazing.
Oh, you guys know I'm talking to you?
I'm my own worst enemy.
Yes.
I know all of my bad stuff. I know if I say, does this shirt look bad, before they even open their mouth, I've already decided in my head. So if they don't tell me what I think, then, so yeah.
I say, yeah. Yeah. Well, that's okay, because they're going to get there. They're going to get there. One thing I know is they're going to get there, and this is not me being arrogant. This is me knowing why they called me. They're going to get there because they called me. Because I'm not going to let them, I don't care what they doing to their own self. I'm going to be right here waiting for your crazy tail. Because they call someone who was designed to do that. It's not that I'm doing it. It's just that's who I am. So because that's who I am and they call me, they're going to get free. It's just like if you go to the pot and you put water in the pot and you put it on the pot and boil it and you turn the temperature up. Is the water going to boil? Because you turned the temperature up. It has nothing to do with the water. You turn it up. It's the same thing with me. You say, I want to win. So Let me go grab her because she gonna make sure I win. She gonna let me slide. She ain't gonna make me do nothing. Okay, which one do I want to pick today? Oh, I'm gonna pick up the one that's gonna make me win. And then they get me. Yeah.
Gosh darn it! How do you remember all this good stuff?
Yeah. The only way they put me down is if they don't want to win anymore. That's the only reason. They can't put me down if they want to win. Because the way the spirit, that's why I always tell people, I know that if I'm talking to them and they're talking to me, because it's a two-way thing. They didn't just create me, I created them too. We created each other for each other. So I tell people all the time, if I'm talking to you, I already know that you either asked God and said, I want more. You either asked God and said, I want to know you more. Or you said, I want to be the best me that I could possibly be in this world. There are only 3 reasons I'm going to answer the phone. I can't answer the phone. I'm not your answer when you say, I don't want to do nothing. Then you have to call somebody else because I'm not that girl. Somebody else. That's somebody. I said, hey, Larry, pick up on line 2. Somebody's calling you. Yeah, they don't want to win. I got it. All right. Because it ain't me. So that's why on my video, I have this video on the new practice. I say I work with the strongest people on the planet. Because in order to talk to me, this not me being arrogant. In order to talk to me, you got to be the strongest person on the planet because I'm not going to let you fail. You have to be the strongest person on the planet to get to my phone or my door or in my house or wherever I'm at. You are the strongest person on the planet, believe that. Else you'd have been rerouted to Larry.
Hey, you don't forget a doggone thing either.
No.
No, you don't.
No. Because I'm just listening to like whatever I'm hearing the spirit say, and then I just repeat whatever it is they say. I can't remember nothing, but they remember everything. I just be repeating what they say. Oh, okay. Let me say that. Okay. So, yes. Yeah. So I say it's not arrogance. That's just how it is. And then for a lot of times when people so like this is what I'm doing for people, but what people are doing for me, because I live in duality. I live in the fact that we are all here to help each other. I'm in my lane. I'm doing my part in my lane. We're gonna win. And then what they're doing for me, like what you ladies are doing for me, is a couple things. One thing, you're showing me my thoughts, where I was or where I am. I either was where you were or I am where you are. So you're here to teach me my strength and my weaknesses. And you're here to show me that when the Spirit says something, when the Spirit told me, this is what the Spirit told me, every single person you touch will turn, everything they do in their life will turn to gold. That's what the Spirit told me. So when people show up and I look at them and I see them changing, I am witnessing the realization of what God told me. I'm witnessing it. That's how I know God is real. Because I get to see it when I look at Lori say, I got I asked for the 40 and I got the 120. I get to see it when Kathy texts me and go, I feel not pretty today. And then the text is not so much that she doesn't feel pretty today. But she says, I got to fix this no, because I'm going to have this conversation with my daughter and I'm going to fix this and I'm going to change it. Then when she comes back, she says, I had the conversation. I get to see the realization of that.
Uh-huh.
So it's dual. It's on both ends. Yes.
Yeah.
They're beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. I felt Lori Fain last week. I called her spirit. I said, get up! You gonna be here next week. I ain't playing with you. She said something when I heard that last week. I said, Look, I said, call line 4. We need recitation. No way, buddy. We gonna win. And she doesn't even realize it. When we first talked on the phone, she said her therapist told her she had a problem with feelings. I ain't heard her had no problem with feelings. She didn't express her feelings this whole time. I gotta fight her to get to it because she believed that she had a problem, but she don't have no problem.
Yeah.
Hey. I'm with you. I'm with you. Yep.
That's good.
Yeah. Well, we did good. We did an hour and a half. We did 30 minutes over our time. Listen, I gotta hang up because Lori's boyfriend will be like, listen, you said 10 o'clock. It's 11:30. I ain't trying to be on punishment for next week.
It's funny. He's waiting for me to be done so he can make me some French toast.
I love this guy. I love this guy. Can you just say when you sit down and eat that French toast, I just want you to say, he made me French toast because he likes me. Just say that. All right. I love you guys.
Oh, thank you so much. Love you too. You too.
We'll meet again Sunday at 10.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Have a good week.
You too. Huh?
I'll be watching you.
Thank you. All right. Bye.